Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Snooker 19 in another part of the Ronnie O'Sullivan Career Mode. Today we take on Stephen Maguire in the semi-final of the China Championship. First to 6 frames.
Welcome back.
Let's see if we can get through to the final.
Just 4 players left now. It's time for the semi-finals.
It's a great effort to get this far, but all of these players are looking to win a title.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Stephen Maguire to break.
And a bit of a shock playing Maguire this late into a tournament. Wouldn't be that mad if we lost against him and he had a chance to get through to the final. But this is a tournament that we haven't won in our career yet, so we want to get that sorted. Of course, we beat Mark Selby by a solitary point.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
I think he'll ask his opponent to play from here. Yes,
semi-final. Well, he missed that on the way down, and he's made a big mess of it, so...
That's a pretty poor attempt.
Straight away, we're in here.
This needs to be played at the right pace.
Well, an excellent pot.
Wonderful shot.
Oh, what a bad shot that is.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He's played that poorly.
8.
Might be able to play this into the right middle, but certainly not what we played.
Not easy.
That looks pretty good, though. Oh,
Close,
well.
but not quite.
I thought that would go in.
Ronnie
It didn't, though.
8. 1.
So let's see what Stephen Maguire's got.
3.
Tremendous
Good pot.
4.
Presume he must have played very well to get to this stage.
10.
But he's run out of position as well. Well, what's he doing here?
Stephen Maguire, 10.
That was risky.
Enough.
Bit of a strange start to this match, isn't it?
Stephen Maguire, 4.
Let's see how his long potting is looking. Bit thick there.
He'll be looking to tighten up his game here.
And he didn't really play it with any confidence either. He's always trying to
Yeah, he's looking to drop
cover
this
it
into
with
the middle pocket.
the black, and
One.
what a chance he's now given us. So, well, I don't know quite how we missed the pack there, but we did.
7.
I can't see any problems here.
It's a good shot round the angles for the pink into the same pocket.
8.
Take 2. Of trying to go into the pack here. Well, again, didn't really hit them with any
Nicely done.
conviction.
14.
Didn't really want to hit the black there.
15.
Wanted to squeeze past the black. It's okay, though. Play the yellow. Top spin,
He's
back
taking
down the
this yellow
table.
Great pot.
That's great cue ball control.
This looks
Excellent
okay.
position.
Little flick off the reds there. I
17.
think the red must go to the right middle. So maybe a little bit fortunate there.
He's taking this on to the right middle. No issues there.
He's playing very well here.
18.
Playing for the middle pocket. What a top pot that was.
He's cueing extremely well here.
Another decent
24.
enough shot.
25.
He's looking to pot the pink.
Yep, another good shot.
Beautifully done.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
31. 32.
So there's 5 reds in the cluster.
38.
Got to somehow get a bit of an angle on this pink to play into them. Well, that's gone wrong, hasn't it? Might have an angle on the
39.
black, but it's certainly not how we played it. Yeah, I'm going to try and screw into the reds here. No.
Well, that's an unforced error.
46.
So 44 the lead.
Enough.
Well,
That's careless.
couldn't have played that any worse.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 46. Stephen
So
Maguire.
one good long pot
He's aiming
and
for the left
Stephen's in
corner
here,
here.
but
One or two mistakes
Again.
starting to creep into his game. He needs to regain his focus here.
missed that by quite some distance, really. So already 40 points in front.
1.
Black, red, black will be enough.
Eight.
Whoop. A little bit too pacey there.
9.
Black ball required.
Black
No,
doesn't go
not
in, though.
quite. Pretty close, though, but that won't provide any
So
solace.
Stephen Maguire still has a chance in this frame.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 9.
49 points behind. 51 remaining. But once again, bit of a poor safety shot. So Stephen not off to a
Just
good
the
start.
red required.
That red goes in. And that is
1.
going to be the end of this first frame. So no breaks to really
This is no gimme.
speak about.
Excellent pot. Superb.
8.
But at the very least, you know, we
He's taking on the pot along the cushion.
have put some good balls and
9.
played some decent positional shots.
Well, he's taking this black on.
And that black doesn't go in. The cue ball does.
That's a foul, but
it doesn't
he won't
matter.
care.
Foul.
Stephen Maguire
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
concedes.
9.
And we now lead
Stephen
1-0.
Maguire, 7. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
Stephen struggling
Well played.
probably with a few nerves out there.
He's taken a one-frame lead here and seems in pretty fine form.
Well, that wasn't the best safety shot we could have mustered from the break. Once again, Stephen going very close to
Not
laying
an
off
easy
there.
one, but a half chance.
Not quite.
That's really close, but not quite close enough.
Good cue ball. Stephen almost immediately in trouble.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. That's a
Good
opening.
attacking shot there. Opens the reds up.
1.
Left ourselves quite nicely on the blue. Okay, we've got a cue over that red, but should be okay.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Yeah, nicely played.
In it goes.
He's finished a bit awkward here.
We'd quite like it if
6.
this red passes the yellow, but I don't think it does. Well, it probably would if you rolled it in, but Not going to do that.
Bad miss.
Oh, wow. What miss that was. That was definitely take your eye off the
Ronnie
pot.
O'Sullivan, 6.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Stephen Maguire, well, I was going to say he's got a bit of a chance here, but that's end of break, I think. Yeah.
Stephen Maguire, 1.
So, he's played a decent enough safety. That's right, does go.
He'll want to get this cue ball close to the cushion.
I think it does anyway. Maybe not. Yeah, in a bit of trouble here. I have to play this right into the corner.
Tricky pot.
Big
no
shot.
doubt.
No,
No.
not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
Not there. So Stephen's got another chance here.
That's a top shot.
1. 6. 7.
Playing the pink.
He's missed the pot.
No, still not
Stephen
got a long
Maguire,
one.
7.
And that'll just be debilitating to
He
him.
fancies this red.
In this match, he'll just
1.
get increasingly frustrated, and that will allow us to just
Half a
relax
chance
even
here.
more.
That's a fabulous pot.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
So, good couple of pots to open things
3.
up here. Yeah, I'm going to try and just hold the cue ball pretty much there, but
4.
just ran through. Needed the cue ball to stop dead to be on the black. That's okay, you know, very relaxed here.
Long pot. Right up his street.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
9.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. Down it goes.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
10.
Try and get this cue ball just down onto that red on the black spot. If
15.
we touch high on it, we can just stun into that red directly below it. Play the black. No. Just got a bit of screw on it
16.
accidentally.
This requires a really good strike.
No.
Oh, so close. He
It's
needed
not
some
there.
luck there, and he didn't get it.
And look at this blue pig gad black
Ronnie
out of play
O'Sullivan,
now.
16.
And Stephen put his first long ball. Yeah, good shot, but end of break immediately.
A bit casual there. He'll be annoyed with that.
But played the right shot, bringing
1.
pink and
Stephen Maguire,
blue into play. I thought it was worth playing the double there. Probably not now with where that red's gone. But again,
1.
he's not on a colour. He's going to get so
Stephen
frustrated by
Maguire,
this.
1.
He'll want fine control over the pace of this shot.
Oh, where's that red going? Over the
No,
pocket.
not the result he was looking for.
1.
So can he get onto some colours here?
6.
Give himself a chance.
7. 12.
It's only level pegged.
13.
Yeah, he can't get onto the
19.
red, so yeah.
Stephen Maguire.
And the break,
19.
and he's only 7 in front. Yeah. It's a pretty good safety as well. Stephen in
That's
trouble.
the result he was after.
Bit of a hit and hope he's hit the black.
Foul and a miss.
Playing that
Ronnie
again.
O'Sullivan, 7.
He's been asked to play again.
So level pegging again here. He'll hit the red this time. And it's gone okay. That's pretty good.
Beautifully judged.
Not too bad. It's a bit of a shot here if he's not playing it. I thought chip that red in behind the black and job's a good one.
That's
I'm
an
going to try and
excellent
play
safety.
this thin.
He's taking this red on.
I felt if we hit it as thin as we could, it
So
would have went
close,
in.
but he's missed it.
Somehow.
That'll annoy him.
We overcut it. I don't know if Stephen played that.
Well, I think he's trying to swerve this.
Hit the red there. But it's not easy.
He's avoided the foul, but I think this is a half chance.
No, just playing safe. You can see he's got no confidence with his long game, but it's not a good safety either. Gonna try and
This is a
screw
half
this
chance.
into red and black. Well,
That's okay, I
are we
think.
on a
Not
colour?
ideal, though.
Can we
1.
put the black? Could put it into the corner, but it's actually a very easy safety shot, so just
He's
play
looking to get the
safe, I
cue ball
think.
safe and tight to the cushion here.
I said it was an
Ronnie
easy safety
O'Sullivan,
shot, but we
1.
couldn't have played that much worse.
What a beauty.
1. 8. Stephen Maguire, 8.
But he misses the yellow. Where's the cue ball
Well, I think he's
going?
lost position here.
Ooh. Well, again,
2.
not great, is it? Trying to get that cue ball in behind the brown. Not quite. It's a good line.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Just didn't
2.
get the green where we wanted. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, what a dreadful
That could be a costly error.
match this has been so far.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
He's going to play on here. This is no gimme.
Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
Just
I
look
feel
at
we
that
have
for a
to
positional shot.
secure this
Superb.
frame now.
3.
Had enough chances, haven't we? Yeah, nice shot.
7.
A long pot's on, and he's going for it.
12.
Somehow we've left ourselves on a tricky pink for
Just
the
pink
frame,
required now.
and it's
No,
not there.
not this time.
So you would imagine Stephen will finally win this frame now.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 12.
Oh, wow. Wow. Can't say he's not had his
This
chances.
is a really risky shot.
And that pink is going to drop, so it is going to be 2-0.
What a wonderful pot.
No way back into this frame for his opponent now.
Maguire
6.
will be just incredibly frustrated at how those first two frames have gone, but it doesn't matter because we've won this frame and we now lead Stephen 2
Ronnie
frames to
O'Sullivan,
0.
6.
And
What
that
a
is the
dreadful frame that was.
Thank you. The third frame, Stephen Maguire.
Stephen
to red.
comes in frame 3, plays the attacking break off, and
He's looking at this red.
Oh, is that red gonna reach? Certainly close, but I don't think it's got the legs.
And
I was
he's
going to
missed it.
say, if we knock that in, it could be 3-0 very quickly. Well, chance for Stephen now.
4.
But he's missed some very easy pots in this match so far.
11.
He's played some very bad positional shots.
Stroked it
Well,
in.
nice
Great shot.
blue there.
16.
He clearly overran for the black.
17. 22.
Well, can he pot the
23.
black? No. Didn't
Stephen
fancy
Maguire,
it.
23.
Try and squeeze this behind the black here. Too much. Don't quite know how it was that much on it. Yeah, nothing in the pack.
One.
Yeah, possible 3-ball plant, so maybe just screw back
He's looking
off
to
the
pop this into the left corner pocket.
yellow.
Not the ideal result, but it could have been worse.
3.
He's playing the safety and aiming to get the cue ball tight against the cushion.
It's not there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 3.
What a great shot that is.
He couldn't have played that any better.
1. 6. 7. 14.
Well, you'd imagine that'll be the end of this frame, but again, he's run out of
15.
position.
Stephen Maguire, 15.
Just as it looked like he was finding something. He throws in a dreadful shot.
He's playing the pot here.
Yeah, played it as a shot to nothing. We knew we had the green and yellow waiting if it went in. It's a pretty good shot.
He's played that very well. He's trying to be as risk-averse as possible here.
Another good shot with a swerve.
He's played that very well.
Does that? Well, we can't. Could probably bend it slightly. That's probably worth playing, actually.
He just wants to ensure he gets this cue ball tight to the cushion with the shot.
Good pot. Cue ball was always
That
going to
looks
come
safe
back
to
this
all
way.
intents and purposes.
One.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
Drop the blue in. And let's try and
That's a top
find
shot.
a bit of
Well
form
played.
here, because Stephen Maguire's got none, and we don't want to Give him a route back into the match, basically.
Seven.
Yeah, needed a bit more power on that, but... yeah, still think the blue is the shot here.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here.
Yeah, great shot.
That's a wonderful,
Great shot.
wonderful pot.
12.
There was a bit of pressure on that. This time we are on the black. Obviously, there's that red near the pink.
13.
That's going to be tricky. But failing that.
20.
Looking to run this along the cushion. Tremendous
Looking
shot.
pretty good, and
21.
might be a bit of an opportunity here to get that pink and red into play with the other red waiting there anyway.
He's attempting to sink
Gonna
this
try and
into
screw
the
into
left
it.
corner pocket.
I just didn't quite get into it enough.
Nicely done.
28.
Need half ball.
29.
It's not too bad.
That's not bad.
Hit it
I
well.
wouldn't say it's perfect.
But
36.
unfortunately, not on it. That's not a good shot either.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 36.
So 1 point in the lead now.
Brilliant shot.
And Stephen pulls off his
One.
best pot of the match.
8.
He won't be
Screwed
happy
back
with
too
that.
far.
10. Stephen Maguire, 10.
Seemed harder to not get on the green there.
Pace will be very important.
Yeah, knew we were going to flick the blue. Judged it well.
Not
Well,
what he
cross double
intended at all.
safety. Always
He'll
a
be annoyed
chance
with
this
that.
could drop in. Well, he's played it a lot thinner. Oh, has he got the angle? I think he has. That's unbelievable.
Excellent safety shot.
What a safety we've played there with right hand side. Again, a beautiful shot. And he's made a big mess of this. Where's this cue ball going? Oh dear.
These penalty points
Stephen
will make
Maguire.
all the difference.
What is going on
Foul. Ronnie
in
O'Sullivan,
this match?
4.
He's chosen to play on here.
Very tricky shot coming up.
What a great pot.
Could have done with another
3.
few inches. This is not an easy brown.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
Oh, but it's right in the heart of the pocket.
Excellent pot.
And played it nicely.
Queuing there, really good.
Drop the blue in.
7.
The pink is waiting for a 3-0 lead.
Fantastic opportunity.
And there it goes. So, Stephen Maguire,
12.
the frustration will just be building and building.
Just the pink needed here.
Because now we lead 3-0.
18.
He's going for it.
Well, there you go. Good clearance from the green.
25. And the frame.
And somehow, despite being a long, long way below our best, we lead Stephen
you for the
Maguire
frame.
3
Ronnie
frames to
O'Sullivan
nil.
to break.
We're not even hitting our break-off shots in the right postcode. But as I say, Maguire's just not at the races at all. I don't think
This
this
really
red
is tricky.
goes, but we'll give it a go. No, always felt a bit thin. And annoyingly, it's now spoilt the black. But it does force Stephen to play a slightly thicker safety than he'd want. But he's played it well. Another half-decent safety. Oh, he hit the wrong red there. His alignment is just all wrong in this match. Clearly, whatever he has done to get to the semi-final has taken too much out of him.
1.
Because he is just melting under the pressure. Hmm.
6.
That didn't quite go to plan, but we've got this red to the right middle.
He's taking it on. Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
Yeah, nicely enough played.
14. 15.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Great shot.
Really impressive cueing.
22.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. That's an excellent pot.
Simply wonderful.
23.
He's going for the left corner pocket. That's a great pot.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
That's a lovely shot. Round off
25.
2 cushions.
Looking to play this softly.
$26.
Yeah, this is decent control
33.
in and around.
Nicely onto the black.
34.
Not ideal.
41.
No more than half a chance here. Brilliant, brilliant pot.
Oh, that's left him a little awkward there.
42.
Well, I wonder if this red goes to the
49.
right middle. No. So this is quite a tough shot, really, that we're going to attempt here.
This is a tricky one along the cushion.
Yeah, it's a great shot with that amount of side on it.
There.
Great cueing.
50.
We found something in this frame, at least.
57.
Need to try and get onto the black or the pink.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
In a way we can get into these reds. Looks like the pink.
What a top shot that is.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
58.
That split is not bad
Yeah,
at all.
that's beautiful.
Great
Great shot.
opportunity.
64.
So perfect now. Red in colour. Needed.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
65.
So, just this black needed.
72.
Love
Tricky
to
shot here.
Put this red into the middle and try and get a ton here. Oh, it's not there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 72.
So snooker's required, but that was by far the best break of the match so far.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Yeah, just starting to find
in it
a bit
goes.
of rhythm here.
1.
To try and clear the table here.
Seven.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. What a pot!
8. 14. 15.
'This is not easy.
Oh, pink doesn't go in. Doesn't matter though, because that's a
Ronnie
fabulous,
O'Sullivan,
fabulous
50.
break
Frame conceded.
of
Frame,
72
Ronnie
before. That gave us the frame, and we now lead 4 frames to 0.
Thank you. The 5th frame. Stephen Maguire to break.
This could be a very
This
quick
won't
kill
be easy.
now. Now that we've found that little bit of form.
Great opening red.
1.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. The split looks good to me.
It's a very, very good split, isn't it?
8.
It's worked out very, very nicely.
9. 16.
'And that black doesn't go, so good job we checked.
Position looks good for a colour.
17.
'Very well played.
24. 25.
This should be pretty straightforward.
32. 33.
5 reds, 5 blacks.
40.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
Yeah. Touch
41.
of luck there, but always need a little bit of luck. That's pretty good. And these reds are
48.
very nicely placed for a maximum attempt.
$49.
Well, if
Nicely
that
positioned
cue ball
for the
keeps
red.
running, we'll certainly play this red down the cushion.
56.
Well, we've got a chance to do it.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Yep, good shot.
Excellent shot.
What a wonderful pot.
57.
Yep, good shot. Can play that red just under the blue now.
64.
So, red, black, red needed.
He's going for the right centre pocket here.
For the
65.
frame, and then we can just focus on the max.
No real problem here.
$72.
Important pot here.
There goes the red.
In it goes.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
That's
No
now
issue
10
there.
reds, 10 blacks.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
Couldn't have played that any better.
80.
That's a great shot. Yeah, we are very much on a max here.
81.
Only slight issue will possibly be the red on the right-hand side cushion, but even so, I don't think it's that
88.
much of an issue.
$89.
I try and get on that now. Not quite managed it now. Does this red pass
96.
into the yellow pocket? It does, but it's far more angled than we would have liked. So it's going to be a first ton
97.
for a reasonable amount of time.
What a century.
And there it is. Brilliant century.
104.
Aiming for the right centre here.
Mr. Powerbar. No! Oh, well, never mind.
Ronnie
Brilliant break of
O'Sullivan,
104 gives us the frame,
conceded.
and we now lead
Frame,
Stephen
Ronnie
Maguire
O'Sullivan.
5-0.
Well played to take that frame.
One more frame for victory.
The sixth frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Hit the blue again. Yeah, Mr. Powerbar on that red. How annoying.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless.
Yeah, Stephen. Possibly all out attack now.
He's tempted by this red.
It's going to be pretty close. It's not there, though. Oh, it is. Well.
He's taking this on. That's really
not
close,
there.
but not quite close enough.
But we've not really left anything.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Tough
1.
red into the middle.
He's missed
Yeah.
it.
Didn't fancy him for that. And yeah,
This
immediately
is no gimme.
another chance here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
good shot.
What a pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
1.
That's a beauty.
Excellent cueing.
8.
So chance to get through to the final here.
Not really the level of
With a
control
6-0
he's after
victory.
there. Lost the cue ball a little.
9.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
It's a pretty good shot from where we were. Love to be on that red to the right of the black. Not quite, but got the red into the right middle.
He'll want this
Drop
to
it in.
drop into the centre pocket.
Yeah, again, good pot.
Beautiful.
Oh, wonderful shot.
Now stun
14.
through the gap. And into the reds.
Nicely played.
21.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
22. 29.
Yeah, not quite how we want it, but
30.
'This looks pretty good. What a shot that is. Inch perfect.
34.
And now
This should be straightforward enough.
it should be a fairly straightforward run to the finish line here.
35. 42. 43.
So, little screw into the pack here. Should open the rest
That's
of the
a good
balls
split.
up.
He's got a real chance here.
Always trusting a little bit to luck
50.
with that, and thankfully we had some luck.
Well, he's taking it on.
Yeah, good shot.
Tremendous shot.
Great technique. Superb cueing.
51.
He's
So
aiming for the
yellow
left corner here.
with bottom and
What a
left,
top pot
right
that
hand
was.
side, sorry.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
That's pretty good.
53.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
Oh, it's a lovely shot.
And in it goes.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
54.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
Oh, lovely shot. Right
Well,
into that far
that's just
corner.
Outstanding. Superb pot.
Well, 61,
60.
the lead.
He just needs this
Just
red.
this red needed for a place in the final.
Excellent
Yeah,
pot.
there it is.
That effectively
And,
removes any
well, we
chance of
found
comeback
a bit
from
of
this
form
match.
in these last three frames. A 72, 104. There's 63 and counting.
63.
And you got to say,
He's going
we
for the left
found
corner
it
pocket.
at the right time. Obviously, Maguire played horrendously in this match, and
What a top shot that is.
you'll look back on
64.
this in frustration, really, because he could have
He's lining
won
this one up to
two of the
middle
first
pocket.
3 frames. Oh, Mr. Pink, no century. Oh, well, hang on a minute. No, not quite. Doesn't matter, though, because we've won the match and we are through to the final. We beat
Ronnie
Stephen
O'Sullivan,
Maguire by
64.
6 frames to
Frame
nil,
conceded,
and
frame
we will be
and match,
taking
Ronnie
on
O'Sullivan.
somebody
And
else
that's
in
it.
the final
Into the final.
over the best of 19 frames to see if we can win the China Championship. Who's it going to be? Well, it's the world number 1, world number 2, Kyron Wilson. We took over the world number 1 slot from him, didn't we? But Kyron, you know, an absolutely brilliant player in this game, and yeah, he will hopefully continue to do really, really well in this career mode. But it is going to be a chance for us to win a tournament that we've not got on our CV yet. We're going to be taking him on next time out. So if you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Snooker 19 videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.